Hey everybody, it's Pika here in Singapore and it is Christmas Eve. And it's been a pretty good day. I I woke up on time, got up and made breakfast, just something simple because I was gonna have brunch anyway. I invited my younger cousins over to have brunch with me in an effort to let their dad see them for a little bit and also to just have people around. I am super late with everything Christmas. We only bought the Christmas tree 2 days ago, and having my cousins over gave me an excuse to make sure that baby girl didn't put the tree up with me just by ourselves. We had people around. It was a little more festive, got us in the Christmas spirit a little bit. And yeah, brunch itself, the act of making brunch, I can't explain the feeling. It was nice to have Christmas music playing, cooking for Christmas, knowing that people were coming over. I think I've just missed that. I've missed having people around. I've missed being able to entertain, and I'm actually really glad that they did come over. So really simple, actually. I did popovers and I did some um, sausage with some onions, and then I did homemade hash browns and some fruit. So pretty healthy, but all in all, lots to eat, lots to keep us full for the day, and just good company, good food, good company, a good excuse just to get together, and that's pretty much all it is. So a couple of my cousins stayed over for the rest of the day, and we watched a bunch of movies, just hung out, spending time together. We had dinner together, and finally, baby girl was kind of getting tired, so I put her to sleep. And as is tradition for me, I don't start wrapping presents and putting them on the tree until after she's gone to bed. So it really does look like Christmas. It really does look like, Santa came by, dropped stuff off, and left. The only thing I kind of feel bad about I didn't do was making cookies and leaving cookies in the milk out for Santa. So no big deal, obviously, but we're starting back again. I've noticed that as much as I love Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, I definitely really, really love Halloween as well. But as much as I love the holiday season, right? In recent years, I haven't been in as much of the spirit as I could have been in order to go ahead and recreate some of those memories that I love most. So this year I made it a point. I mean, I could have very easily let it go, let it slide, forget about what was going on, and just kind of call it another day. But I realized that she's growing up so fast, and there will come a time where she doesn't want to do these things. I mean, as it is, it's like pulling teeth to get my cousins to come over. But before that happens, I feel obligated to give her a reason to remember Christmas fondly, a reason to be able to look back at our, at our past, at our memories and stuff, and actually really remember some great times that we spent together. I I feel that my child isn't mine, that she's borrowed. She's borrowed from God for a small time, and for that time that she's with me, I feel like I owe it to her to give her the best of the experiences, so that she has great memories, that she feels strong and confident, has a history of tradition, understands what it means to have family around. I need her to have all those memories so that one day when she has her own family, she knows what to do. She knows what feels good and what doesn't feel good. Does that make sense? It's by having lots of experiences that we finally curate that idea of what feels good to us and what doesn't feel good to us. It's the reason we gravitate towards certain actors or actresses. We emulate certain behaviors from certain athletes or public figures. We follow certain trends or fashions or hairstyles, whatever it is. We curate that by looking and observing, and then of course experiencing. Now, like I mentioned, I could very easily have been caught up in my own feelings, gotten that bah humbug Scrooge Grinch thing going on. I could have decided, I don't have enough money to go spend it on people and buy presents or make dinners or whatever it is. I don't have money to do all that, so I'm just not going to. But it's not about that at all. It's not about that at all. It's about family and hope and knowing that you're not alone, knowing that there's another reason to get together. I mean, in the Indian culture, it's normally weddings or funerals, obviously, but then outside of that, you have Diwali, you have Pongal, you have a couple of festivals, and if you're really into the temple, there's like something every month, right? But I'm not any of those things, and I don't know any of those things. So for me, it's the Western holidays. For me, it's important to create those traditions, even though I've never had them. Like, I'm coming back to Singapore after 30 years, where everyone's moved on with their life. They've created their own traditions, their own ideas of what to do, when to do it. And for the most part, I'm not included in those plans. And that's cool. I mean, that's their lives. I can't control that. But that doesn't stop me from becoming the kind of gravity that pulls everyone towards me during the holidays, and they know that, this is something to look forward to. Good food, good company, be silly, let's while out, let's go, do karaoke, or, just be silly, just be ourselves for a little while. Because that's the idea of having cousins. I want people around. I want us to have fun. Tonight I want to talk to you about my daughter. I want to talk to you about what it means to me to have my daughter. For me to take care of her, to put together as many experiences for her as possible so that she can really live life. I don't want her to feel like we ever suffered for a lack of money or a lack of opportunity. I want her to feel like we had the best of everything. We may not have tons of money. We didn't go to Disneyland, all those big things, but we did what we could, and we spent as much time as we could together. That's what I want her to remember. Right now, everything I do, she's at the center of. Everything, every decision I make, every bit of money I spend, it's usually surrounding her. It's usually something to do with, her schoolwork, her memories, to take a break and just get away from the norm, new shoes, new clothes, whatever it is. Like, everything I do basically revolves around her. Everything I'm doing right now is for her. And no, I'm not putting my life on hold for her, but more than that, I'm trying to build something so that I can continue to spend this kind of time with her while she's in school. I can continue to, create situations where we take a break from everything, where we can jet off to Sri Lanka for 10 days during the school year and not have to worry about it. Right now, obviously, it's primary one. I'm not going to jeopardize her schoolwork, but I want to be able to do things. I feel like for a while there, I was sick and tired of traveling. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to spend any money. I kind of have like two modes when it comes to money. I either spend it very quickly and then suddenly suffer because I don't have enough, or I don't spend anything, have lots of money, but then don't feel like spending because I'm saving money. It's very strange. But either way, it comes down to, how can I enhance her life? How can I teach her the things I value? How can I show her how to read people, how to help the world around her, how to understand why people can be mean sometimes, how to do simple things like make pancakes, or, I don't know, sing, how to teach yourself how to do things. I love that I'm resourceful. I love that I'm capable of doing all these things on my own. Now, granted, I don't want to be on my own doing all these things. That's not the goal. But until I have what I want, I am content to do these things. And I am privileged to be able to say that I can manage on my own. To give her the kind of life that is steady, safe, comfortable. I don't even know how to say it. The moment I held her in my arms, I knew I wanted to protect her from the world, but at the same time I wanted to expose her to as many things as possible so she could tell the difference for herself. I wanted to give her the memories that I had as a child, the ones that I treasure most, like the values of our family, the concept of family, what that feels like to have extra people in the house for a little while, and then you send them off at some point, obviously, but you have people in the house, you have people to cook for you, have people that come and visit, they play cards, they sing, they dance, they watch movies, just to have people around. And eventually, as I get more and more involved with the school, I think I'll push that in that direction as well. This girl has been the greatest blessing. has been the highlight of my life so far. I don't think I've ever done anything quite as good as giving birth to her. I am in awe of the way she sees the world. I'm in awe of how she experiences things, and I kind of wish I could be doing that with her. Like I could be a sibling instead of a parent and just walk alongside her for the rest of her life. But I guess I can still walk alongside her, that is, but I do need to push my role as a parent, because I want her to know that she can come to me and she can be safe and protected. I want her to know that I'll be there. Maybe not right behind her, because I don't want to hover, but close enough where she can turn back and look and see me. My idea for her future is just that she, a situation where she knows the right from wrong because she's seen it so many times, and she doesn't hesitate to choose, and she knows how to make sure that she takes into account everybody who's involved. I want her well-rounded, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I want her happy and healthy and excited about life every day. I want to teach her how to wake up with purpose. I want to teach her how to manage her time. I want to teach her patience. So many things I want to teach her. And all in good time. 2018 is just the beginning, you guys. I mean, 2017, I feel like I laid the foundation for this company. In 2018, I get to create more content and maybe expand into different areas of life itself and of business itself. And every step along the way, I'm so proud that she gets to watch me. I'm proud because, not because I'm full of myself or I think, I'm great or anything, not by that, not at all like that, but more like I'm proud that I can show her how to do these things on my own. I am forced to really take into account the kinds of commitments I have against my time. And in so doing, I learn to prioritize and teach her how to prioritize it too, as well. Like I said, everything revolves around her. My life is for her. I've dedicated my life to her. I feel like everything I'm building, the content I'm putting out, it's not fake. It's not made up. It's not rehearsed. It's off the cuff. It's who I am. It's the kind of mom I want to be. I have this idea in my head of what I should be like, how I should be like. And today, cooking made me realize how much I missed cooking, and realize how much effort it does take, but then how much time it doesn't if you just know how to plan it right. So today was a rant about her. I love this little girl. She's everything to me. And to be able to walk beside her, hold her hand for a short time, and really show her what life should feel like, and then help her learn how to break past her limitations when they do pop up. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I enjoy speaking to you guys. I enjoy sharing parts of my life. I enjoy explaining to you how my business works and what ideas I have next. And no, I don't tell you all of it. Obviously, I got to keep something for myself. But I love to share. And I'm hoping one day, Gaia, when you sit down and you listen to this podcast and you get to this episode, I hope you know beyond the shadow of a doubt how much I love you. I hope you realize by watching me all these years that I do try hard. I do give up in the moment sometimes, but, give me a couple minutes and me get back on track and I'll be at it again. I owe it all to you, baby girl. If I hadn't had the privilege of giving birth to you and getting to know you, your personality says everything. The innocence that comes with the wonder and the excitement at the things you encounter, that's what I love most. And I'm hoping it never changes. I hope you still find wonder when you get to my age. Alright, you guys, I'm going to stop ranting. I am going to try and get some sleep, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a marvelous time with your family members. As always, please be safe. Please be patient on the roads. Be patient with your family members in the house. remember you're there to have a good time, to kind of recreate your childhood a little bit. I love you all, and I will talk to you again soon, tomorrow. Thanks.